Alrighty, guys, what is up? My name is Josh, and I am going to be the host of today's show. This is my new YouTube channel. This is going to be Josh's Sports Lounge. So sit back, grab a chair. The lounge is always open. Alrighty, so for the first week of NFL, basically we have matchups, and we'll go through each matchup, and I'll kind of just tell you a little bit about them and kind of what my predictions will be. All right, so to start off, we'll start off with the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. As you see, the Eagles are favorited to win. Um, and I'm going to be honest, with them being the Super Bowl champions last year, I do think that they are going to be a very good team because usually the Super Bowl champions usually start out that season pretty strong. So kind of keeping that momentum high. So Thursday night's game, Eagles and Cowboys. Who do y'all have winning opening night? To me, defending champs usually start out strong, and Barkley should be able to test the Dallas's front line with their offensive line, but Mackay Pearson will keep it close. I'm gonna be honest, I have Philly winning this game. So just let me know whether you agree or disagree. Just drop a comment and let me know. All right. So for this second game, we have Kansas City and the Los Angeles Chargers. Um, According to ESPN, Ch- Chiefs are favorited to win. It's going to be a close matchup. Holmes versus Herbert. They're going to be in Brazil, I believe. Yeah, Brazil. So it's going to be a neutral zone. I'm just curious to see kind of who y'all guys are thinking. Because if you ask me, with Chargers missing Rashawn Slater, that is going to be a huge loss for the Chargers. Um, Mahomes thrives at neutral stages, and I'm going to be honest, anywhere. That kid is a beast. So I'm taking the Chiefs in this game. So who will ride with Kansas City, or who will take the upset? Um, Third game that I will be going over is going to be the Bills. Okay, perfect. So for the Bills are favorited a little bit, not by much, but they are favorited to win this game according to ESPN. This is honestly a revenge game. If y'all watched NFL last year, you will know that the Buffalo ended up beating Baltimore in the playoffs. Um, but the Ravens defense is healthier and faster, if you ask me. I think they have a very good defense. Their offense, as always, with Lamar Jackson, I think that's a no-brainer. If you asked me who I thought was going to win, I would pick the Ravens, just because I think he's a little better. Um, but who do y'all think will win? Do you think Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen? So drop a comment and let me know. So perfect. So for the Lions and Packers, this is going to be a divisional war. Lions and Packers, who are both a part of the NFC North. So who do you think is going to be the North King? I'm curious to see, but we will find out this Sunday. So I'm as excited as everyone else. To me, Detroit's dominate. Detroit's been dominating Green Bay lately. 6 out of the 7 starts they have won. Jordan Love has a ton of talent, but Lions' depth is just a little too much for them, if you ask me. Um, if I had to give a thought on who I thought was going to win, I would honestly pick Detroit. I think the Lions are going to take Jaguars and Panthers are going to be next. It's right here. Jaguars are favorited to win this. Panthers versus Jags. I honestly think that this could be like one of the sneaky good games. Um, both teams have holes in defense. Both quarterbacks can sling the ball. So it's one of those things that could go up in the air. If I had to pick someone, I would probably have to think. I honestly think Lawrence is going to win, so I think the Jaguars got this in the bag. If I was betting on it, I probably wouldn't bet on the money line. I'd probably do something along the lines of an over once again, just because the holes in the defense. QBs are very, very good, both great quarterbacks. So you let me know who you think is going to win and what your bet is. So just let me know. Next one that we're going to be going over is going to be the Los Angeles Rams and Texas, or Texans, excuse me. Um, Houston's O line is banged up, and rookie Jared Verse looks scary off the edge. Stafford, I believe, is the stronger pick over Stroud in week one. If you ask me, I think the Rams take it. Um, and that to me is just a no-brainer. I think that's going to be a good game as well. Nonetheless, the next one we are going to be talking about is going to be the Steelers and New York Giants, which to me, I'm going to be honest, I think that this is going to be the best game to watch personally, only because the Jets traded Rodgers, and so this is going to be the Rodgers' first game with the Steelers, and he'll be facing his old team. So I think this is going to be a good game. Roger knows the AFC North very well. But defense, you never know. Justin Fields' game is a little better. If I had to put a winner on this, I've got the Steelers. But I'm going to be honest, I think this is going to be a low scoring game. So if you're looking to bet on it, maybe pick the under. So just my thoughts on that. The next game is going to be Cardinals and Saints. I will pull that up for you. Um, People are trying to say that this is going to be an upset game. I don't. I personally don't think so. As you see, Cardinals are favored to win at 59%, but that's once again according to ESPN. Um, I think the Cardinals are a little bit of a better team, if you ask me, especially with Murray. I think he'll be doing some good things this year. Let me see what I wrote down on him. Oh, and then with the Saints rookie quarterback under pressure, with him this being his first start, I think Murray's experience will end up ultimately taking it over. So I think the Cardinals are going to win. Do you agree, or do you think it's crazy? Let me know in the comments below. I think this is going to be one of the other good games. Tampa Bay Bucks are favored to win according to ESPN at 54.4%. Once again, I do think that's going to be a very good game. Um, NFC South shootout. Both of them are from the same division. Tampa Vets can still sling it, so not a problem. Falcon has talents, but I trust the Bucks a little more. So if you asked me, I would say the Bucks are going to win this. Who's the real NFC South favorite? So for the Bengals and Browns, we will go over that really quickly. Bengals are a little bit of a favorite at 64%. Good game, I think. This should not be a boring game to watch, so that's always good. The rivalry games are always fun to watch. Anything can happen, and if you're a fan of football and you watch football enough, you know your rivals will somehow always win. So it's just the most frustrating thing. So you never know. Um, with Burrows going 3-5 out of his last 8 starts, um, they aren't looking too great. But even with that being said, I still think the Bengals have a chance. Um, with the Browns still being a little bit shaky, so I think that the Bengals will win. Just let me know who you're rolling with. So I'm curious to hear. Then last two games are going to be the 49ers and Seahawks. Once again, great game. Should be good. I believe they're the NFC West. So should be another conference game. So should be good. Seattle's solid, but San Francisco has too much firepower, if you ask me. They have a different coach, so it should be important. I think watching the very beginning of the game is going to tell you a lot about how their season's going to go, at least the 49ers. And then with the Seattle, they do have a good O line, but the Seahawks have a new quarterback. With that being said, I do think that the 49ers do get this out. Do you think a Seahawks upset will happen, or do you agree with me and the Niners have it locked in? Never know. So just leave a comment below. For the Bears versus Vikings, that's going to be on Monday night. That's going to be the last game of week one. Um, it may be the last. It's not the least because it's just starting. So I am very excited for the Vikings and Bears. The Bears are evidently a little bit of a favorite. With Williams being at home, I'm guessing that's kind of where it is coming from. And also, I'm going to be honest, Williams has been looking very good, their quarterback. He's been looking very sharp. They did improve the O line, so I do think the Bears have a chance. If I had to pick, I'm probably going the Bears. I'm probably going the Bears. Do you think this is going to be the Bears' year, or do you think it's going to be another flop? Y'all let me know. All right, so that is all of the games for week one. I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said throughout the video, drop a comment. Tell me who you agree with. Tell me who you don't agree with. I'm here for debate. I love sports, so I will talk to anybody and everything about sports. So just leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Other than that, grab a seat. The lounge is always open. Thank you.